So let's talk about transition. 2002, when I started my journey as a full-time life planner, I did 6 months because I joined full-time in July. 6 months, I did about 130,000. But then 2024, I did 180,000. 2025, I did 180,000. It's still short from the 280,000 at the time of MDRT's requirement. I grew a bit, then didn't grow a lot because the client is the same. Then in 2006, I made a very conscious decision after talking to Mr. Tin to work on businessman market. So at that point, I worked intentionally on the business market. Of course, I didn't have a lot of businessmen client, only have 2. So the intention, right, was very clear. I want to penetrate the businessman market. I have to do 3 things. First thing, I must equip my brain with information so that I become relevant to the businessman. So I started reading. I read a lot of things on finance. I read Ben Feldman's book over and over again because it's business insurance. I become relevant. I never stop learning. Second thing, all my appointments I will prioritize businessmen first. I didn't prospect people who have no money. If I know that they have no money, I stop prospecting them. If I want to be successful in what I do, this is life. I just have to move on. The third thing I did extensive client mapping. I set a target. How many people I see a day, what kind of clients I see, which is businessmen only, and I only prospect businessmen. Those are my daily activities I put in. And I did it for 6 months. You know what happened? In the mid of 2006, my sales was 50% down. I was negative 50%. For the next 6 months, right, the businessmen who never gave me any referrals start buying that guy. They gave everything, you know. They transferred all their portfolio to that brings 160,000 in premiums. I still remember that night when the husband decided to transfer all to me. The wife was asking him, why do you need to do that? What is so great about Lim Ren En? You know what did he say? I saw a future in a young man who works very hard. So he gave everything. He slowly put all his medical card with me, all his life insurance and all that. Over the next 6 months, he gave me a lot of premium, all paid yearly. Then the businessman in the plumbing industry happened. I asked for introduction. He did not just give me a name. He called Dato Heng. At that time, Dato Heng is just Mr. Heng, not yet Dato. Mr. Lau gave him a call from his office and told Dato Heng, I have a young man coming to see you. This guy is an insurance agent and he's very capable and very reliable. If you can trust me in business, you can trust me in referring him to you. So I went. Did it happen? No. After a month or 2, he started buying. And when he bought, right, he told me, buy 2,000 ringgit enough already. I was saying, 2,000 a year, same. Then when I was doing the thing, he kept telling me, 1 month 2,000 enough. Oh, 1 month 2,000, different story. At that year, he did 36,000 after we came out everything. Due today, he's my second biggest client. And everything he has is insured with me. All his cars, all his Lamborghinis, all his factories are insured with me. After the 6 months, right, I did my first MDRT that year after I changed my market. I did 240,000 or 280,000 in 6 months. But however, right, when you do 300,000 at that point, the shape and the business that you're doing is already on the next level because you pivot to the next level already. I stayed there for 300,000 for a while, 2-3 years. Then I pivot again to 600,000-700,000. My next pivot went from 600,000-700,000 to 1.3 million. And then the business hover around a million until today. I don't have to do a lot, I will still do a million. You see, this year, I spent 80% of my time building the team, 20% of my time doing sales. I still did 500,000. Can you see? Your market already decided how much you can do already. We ask ourselves, if you're negative, what are you doing for the last 6 months? If you're doing the right thing, you're mapping your client well, you're selecting the good clients that you're meeting, then good, you're on the right path. Second question I want to ask you, do you trust your process? Should I continue this process of mapping very good clients while I'm in negative? Or should I turn back and go back to my natural, comfortable market and do the small cases? If you go back to your old ways, right, then what's the difference? You will forever become a 200,000 agent. You will never become a 500,000 agent. But since you have walked 6 months into this process already, right, I urge you to continue walk another 6 months. It will happen. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not the next day. But if you believe and you trust the process and intentionally build better clients, right, it will happen. The process is painful, but it's damn worth it.